Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Danganronpa with a second mic. Because Younger Bro's mic is finally getting used. And not for his shitty mobile phone connection.
Yeah, like, it would have went fine. It's just, it wasn't the mic's fault.
No,
it was the converter's fault.
What? I don't even think it necessarily was the converter's fault. It was a combination of the converter plus the recording system that like Mobazin does and other shit. And it's like, no, this doesn't work. So, yeah, this mic is a very low quality mic, but our mic is currently a low quality mic, so oh well.
Yeah.
So
anyway, I see the whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. I read this line.
I'm getting a little bit turned on by this case.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well...
Series of unfortunate events.
Then what?
Yeah.
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
Sounds good. So each murder is now a separate murder.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka? In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. If you fucking say a new element has been added, I'm gonna get pissed off. Thank you.
A new element has been added.
I'm gonna take that to my grave. It's just like, God fucking damn it. Also, I love the fact that they said we're gonna add multiple truth bullets, and they've basically not done that since.
Yeah.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Yeah.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
That is the
while
question.
Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
No.
Except we don't know that Hifumi was dead. The Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order? That is the question.
So, regarding
Let me check the thing I have, because I haven't seen Monokuma File 3. Victims were Yamada and Ishimaru. Cause of death is a blow to the head. Killed with a similar weapon. Okay, so that's all we have. So let me read through this again.
I wonder if he
I
died
think
before
Taka...
Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
Yeah, it died
We
before.
already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the
That one.
numbering of the Justice
I bet you.
Hammers.
Yeah, but the thing is that the problem is that the Monokuma File is the only thing we have. And all we know from it is that they were killed with similar weapons, and that who the victims were.
Well,
But it doesn't say the order, or the time of death.
Well, the Monokuma File, it's just the way we found them. We found the bodies almost exactly at the same time.
Right.
So it's obvious
And,
Taka
but the
came
thing is,
after.
we know what order they came in. But what I'm saying is, I'm not seeing how the Monokuma
Regarding
File...
Taka's death,
I don't think it is
wonder if he
related.
died
But that's
before
the only
Hifumi,
thing we have.
or
We don't
perhaps
have
it was
another
after?
bullet. We have to use
We
that.
already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you
See
say
what I'm saying, though? Like,
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
like
It's true that Hifumi
we
was
don't
killed with
have...
Justice Hammer 3.
What does this
While
have
Taka's death
in it
came
that
from a
is
swing of
contradicting?
Justice Hammer 4.
I don't know, try
Like,
either
we're just gonna have
one.
to try both of them.
Obvious Taka came after.
I've got to use this control button. Because, yeah, we just aren't given any information.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
God damn it.
What makes you say
Because of the numbering of the Justice.
It's true that while Taka's death,
My
Yeah,
God.
but that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm not seeing how they're gonna make this work.
I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in.
No, that's the wrong one.
It was the other one, I told you.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
Telling me I'm wrong.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I don't see how either of these is a contradictory statement.
Justice Hammers.
It's
Damn
true
it.
That
Hifumi was killed
purple
while Taka's
blocked
death.
it. My
So
God.
it's obvious Taka came.
Let's go through it again.
I wonder if
2 hours later.
Yeah, seriously.
Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
What?
Oh, I know. This is one of those where we have to take an item.
So,
Remember how you can, yeah. So, yeah. Let me look at other information. No, neither of these have that information in it.
What
Like-
the fuck?
Yeah, like,
I wonder if he died before he.
I have to remember how to do
Or
this.
perhaps it was
Let me see if there's, and somewhere in here there are controls, right? Not that one. Not that. Where the fuck are where's the button for the controls?
We already.
Thank you, that one. Left shift. Select truth bullet, concentrate, open help, silencer. Yeah, right mouse button is silencer. Fire truth bullet, select truth bullet. Yeah, but where's the one where you can take other things and capture them? Okay, guys, we figured out the controls on this shit. So, the game's not very good at telling us this. You just fucking hold the button. That's all we needed.
What makes you
Which
say
I'd
that?
wish it would have fucking told us!
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
No, it's wrong.
I'm
There
not
you
sure
go.
how that's wrong, but it's wrong!
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know how that assumption was contradicted by what we just said, but okay.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then,
Yeah.
let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. Thank you. This would have been nice to use as fucking contradictory evidence.
Yeah.
There's something that relates to what time he must have died. Okay, now we're gonna get the wristwatch. There. Okay, okay. I wasn't meaning this was where we were gonna get wristwatch, but you know, fair enough. S, thank you. A.
There you are.
T, C, H. Ah! There it is.
Hit
I
any
can
of
get
them.
that one. they were all behind each other. Okay.
Complete.
I've got it! Taka's wristwatch! See? Look! It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
What, do they have the bodies
must
before
have
them or
gotten
something to
broken
look
when he
at
was
this, or
attacked
did
by
they
the
take
killer.
it?
What?
Because as of last night,
I didn't hear what you said.
Like, he's like, look at the wristwatch. Did he take the wristwatch, or do they have the bodies before them?
No, I think what happens is they take photos of shit or something.
I
it's not.
guess.
I think I'm gonna guess their tablets have like cameras in them.
Cameras.
They can just take photos
Right,
of all
we
the
kind
evidence.
of agreed on
Because
that.
like, otherwise, yeah,
It
some of
wouldn't
this
make
evidence
sense.
doesn't make any fucking sense that they have it.
Ah! Super
Yeah, it's almost
Saiyan
10
Ultra
o'clock.
Instinct.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
Hey, Monokuma, you could have fucking given us that information, you
But
bitch!
if that's
Asshole.
true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That
Yeah.
simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer.
So let's just thinking
and had
about
them
this.
increase in
How am I going
size.
to get out of this?
Yeah!
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Yep.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yep, including mine.
Because when he was
Everyone.
killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Possibly.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Nope. Hold on.
No.
Yeah.
Celeste.
Yeah, because again, they're assuming he died here.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
Now they're gonna assume
Then we all
Kyoko.
ran down to the nurse's office. And that's where we found his body.
Yeah. Hey, I really want to see if they ask Monokuma what happens if two people died exactly the same time. Would we hear the body discovery alarm once or twice?
Yeah.
I hope he says they'd hear it twice. Because that'd
You'd
be
hear it
great.
twice because fuck you!
Yeah.
We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
Why are... Oh my
If
god.
that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just start making stuff up.
This entire
Hey,
game is about making stuff up!
That's not a bad assumption, though.
Solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Very
And
true.
then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's
It's just
office
no one.
because of
Yeah,
Hifumi
Because
No.
being missing.
because the person we should suspect isn't here.
That's correct. You are absolutely correct. The person we should be suspecting for this is not here right now.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that
She
off,
just said
there's
I
no
was
way
passed
she could have
out.
done
Yeah.
the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established,
Yeah.
she
Let's
was
focus
passed
on
out
that
in the
fact.
equipment
Who
room
could
when
have
his
dragged
body
away
disappeared.
Hifumi's body?
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible. that
Look, they're
Again.
Both, they're both
us could have
fucking
killed
ugly.
Hifumi
Yeah.
or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
They're not able to move Hifumi either. Here's the problem.
So what now, Kyoko?
She's stuck in an impasse.
Yeah.
No one could have moved
For
Hifumi's
now,
body.
we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in
Monokuma
circles.
did it just to fuck with
So
them.
instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Thank you,
In
Kyoko.
particular,
I love
think we need
Kirigiri.
to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's true.
smart.
We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body
Oh.
disappearing.
So have you figured out how?
And
I mean,
according
I
to
know
what
how,
Celeste said,
but
No.
by the way, this information
Unless
isn't.
two people did it.
This information is not strictly from me seeing the abridged,
Mhm.
but I do know how this happened.
Yeah, I don't. I have no clue.
Like, you have the evidence to figure it out.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
Is
Uh-huh.
it a
Carried
goddamn
that
1
much
minute
weight
time
from
machine?
the first floor up to the third.
I actually hope it
Short
has
amount of
nothing
time?
to do with
Right.
anything.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
It is.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
The dead body moved on its own?
Because Hifumi wasn't dead
Yeah.
until...
Yeah.
Not another...
That's why there's the cloth. That's clearly Hifumi's cloth because it has all the anime shit on it and has blood on it, and his glasses were wiped off. Because he just stood the fuck up because he wasn't dead, cleaned his damn glasses, and walked out. It was
And
all
he found
a sham.
his way to Taka's body.
Yeah,
Hifumi
it was all a
wasn't
sham.
Carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own.
Boom.
God.
We found his body. He was dead.
No,
How-
he wasn't.
Does any of you fucking check a damn pulse anymore?
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? Yes!
Yes!
Otherwise, his body is literally immovable.
I wonder if they could have saved him.
Yeah. No.
If they would have figured it out.
No. You'll see why.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Yes!
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
That's a good question.
You heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
But we found him at the same
Hifumi's
time.
dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Why is the
Or
broken
was-
wristwatch?
Are you really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
Else's.
discovery.
Yeah, I'm sure the body discovery
Is this
announcement was
another
only made
captured-
once.
damn.
But Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered at almost exactly the same time. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to use first then. So I'm gonna try that. Because the broken wristwatch doesn't tell us anything.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that shortly you heard the body, the Hifumi's dead body, and that is...
Are we really so? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first... There's a chance he was actually...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that shortly you heard the body discovered.
It's
that
this
Hifumi's
one right
dead body had been found.
No, that's wrong!
Yeah. Once you realize
How do-
that
do
once
we-
you realize the item has nothing to do with the case,
Yeah, do we have an episode that's called No, That's Wrong yet?
I don't think so.
Oh,
It's too
how
obvious.
did we not have it?
The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
But we found him at exactly the same
That was
time.
also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
Then it was Hifumi's
So there's a
announcement.
good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
right,
Exactly.
Monokuma?
Monokuma simply got lazy. and rolled
Come
the
on, Monokuma! Beat the shit out of her.
Monokuma, any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much.
I mean, I would do that,
What
actually.
I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
Huh.
No, actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Exactly.
Yep,
Huh? Later on?
yep.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The second body discovery announcement. The first time it played was when we found each other in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And the second time was,
Just after Hifumi came back to life. No, before.
well... Yeah, it was... Here's the problem. It's technically just after he came back to life and died, but, like, it's when they were rediscovered. It's technically this one.
Okay.
We heard it a second time in the repository when we
Because
rediscovered
Hifumi
his
actually
body.
was dead there and did actually
Yeah.
come back to life. That's not bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how he found his way here,
her
though.
fucking tears actually did bring him back to life from the fucking afterlife. That's canonically true. Like, it's bullshit.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
Yeah,
So, when we
Hifumi.
found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet, meaning
Somehow.
he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
Exactly. Now, she
Yeah.
could argue it was
That's just
Taka,
part of it.
Yeah.
but she won't.
There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Yep.
Oh, I know!
Do you?
We're gonna play dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
No.
That is
No.
the worst logic I have ever heard. But I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
I wish somebody
Cloth
just reached around.
glasses.
I really just wish somebody got so pissed off at Kyoko for being so good at this that she just fucking killed them in the courtroom. Just like, fuck this shit. I'm taking her
done.
out now.
Yeah.
There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. There is. This time, I know we have evidence for this.
Yeah.
It's that one.
That one. Hey.
Okay, let's see the
Well,
case.
here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
True.
Was it?
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
That
Or
it,
did it?
That's
And the
technically
next
true.
time
Yep.
we saw his body, It was in the repository.
That is true.
Yep.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no
The cost
notable
of television.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah.
Was he really still alive?
Of course not. It is impossible. This is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, she put some emotion in
Wow.
her voice that time. Yeah, we know this one. We know this one, Makoto. Don't need help.
Don't need help with this one because we figured it out.
Yeah.
But when you compare his body other than the change in how it was, there was no
No.
notable difference.
No, it's wrong!
No, that's wrong! Stop stealing my job.
Sorry, I'm just quicker than you.
I do it in timely manner.
There was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His
Dun dun
glasses.
dun!
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Oh, we will.
When we found Hifumi in
Yeah,
the nurse's
right here.
office, his glasses were covered with blood.
Yep.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
There's no other
I found
explanation for
items
why the
used
fuck
to
they'd be
wipe them
cleaned.
clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found was the fuck. You just said what it was.
Yeah! What the hell?
Like,
It's that one.
yeah.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
Literally, no one would,
The
but
blood
him
stain
would
on the
use
cloth
this.
Should make things clear. This piece of
Yeah, but
cloth
I'd
was
ruin
used to
that
wipe
cloth
Hifumi's
forever,
glasses
though.
clean.
That's true.
And the
That's probably
mascot
why
on
he
the
threw
cloth
it
is
away.
The same
Yeah.
one that's on the digital
Yeah, he
camera,
throws away
right?
shit that's not in pristine condition.
And whose
Yep.
digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Kiggles.
From Demon
Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. I
Yes.
think.
No, it's
I
Demon
heard
Angel
it was
Star.
bad.
You have to say
Yeah.
Star, even though
Yeah.
that's
Would've
stupid.
brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
True.
Tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
True.
And there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
Unless one of you wearing contacts.
What exactly?
Well, yeah, but you don't
What I'm
clean your
saying is,
contacts like that.
The blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
Why the fuck
How?
would anyone
Clean
clean
pair of
his
Other
glasses?
than the glasses owner.
That's a good point.
Well, it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. And
Exactly.
he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
Because his fat ass isn't big enough. It's too heavy to be picked up
Yeah.
by anyone
Also
else.
the task of moving his copious corpse becomes
See, she said it nicer
possible,
than me.
Wouldn't you say?
Copious corpse.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
No, it's probably Taka's blood.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
Or, okay, that works too, I guess.
I guess.
If he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
Yeah, seriously.
I suppose so, yeah.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
Yeah. Hifumi just fucking
It
moved
should
the
be
body.
perfectly
Yeah.
obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Yep. The one who moved Taka's... It's Taka himself. No. It's a Hifumi.
No!
He wasn't dead either. That'd be great. It's all staged.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Yep.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well,
Yep.
after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository.
So did I.
But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository
And
door
so he
can only be
unlocked
locked
it.
from the
Yep.
inside.
He unlocked it himself.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
Is Hifumi still alive right now? No,
No.
he's dead.
No, we heard the body discovery
Yeah.
announcement twice.
But who killed
He
him?
convinced us all he was dead. And when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Yep.
That means he took part in the murders.
Yep.
I just can't believe it.
Yeah, I
If you're
can't
having
believe.
trouble,
I was
would you
holding
like
him
me
in
to
my
show you
hand, the
one more
bastard!
piece of evidence?
You fucking murderous bitch!
I cried for you!
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
And we'll reveal it next time.
You
No,
know
seriously
what I'm
though.
talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Yep, we know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, could it be all the way down?
I
Hit the
don't
bottom!
know.
Damn it.
Yes, you wanted to use the pad.
Yeah, there we go.
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, he tried to hide
Yeah,
it.
no one else ever
He found
checks
it
people's
stuck in his
clothes.
pants.
Except Kyoko.
In his pants?
He must have had something down there at least.
Okay, well, forget about the pants.
We'll forget about the
Take a look at what
pants.
the note says.
Forget about the goddamn pants.
Found a hole. Monokuma can't fight out.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's
There
meet
were
in the
two
red
notes.
Yep.
at 1 a.m.
See, then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And
Taka.
that person could only have been... I can't-
Me?
Me!
Why me?
What's up, me?
Yeah.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Objection!
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Yeah, what if it's the opposite?
Why must you ruin it every time?
Because you're being unclear. Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but I can't let her get to me. Because you're wrong!
Oh, it's Genocide Jack the entire time.
No. Neither of these?
Huffy had the note, right?
Yeah.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
No, that's wrong.
Nope.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6
Oh.
a.m.,
Yeah, okay, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Time doesn't matter.
Oh, yes, it does.
Do with TikTok.
Oh, which one of these is the wrong one, technically? Okay, I know exactly which thing we're supposed to be using,
The person it was intended for
but I think it's the second
must
one.
have been Huffy!
God damn it.
But remember what the note said.
Yeah, these are really trying
What
hard.
time did it say to meet?
Yeah, the time doesn't matter is the
6
one
a.m.,
that's
I believe.
the one that's wrong.
Yeah.
Time doesn't matter.
Is one I-
Broken Witch Watch.
The note
Witch
has
Watch,
nothing
yeah.
to do with TikTok.
Nope, don't. God damn it. Well, I guess I'm picking that one up too. It doesn't matter.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended
Come
for
on, scroll up.
must have been
There we go.
Huffy!
Thank you.
Not Huffy,
But
no.
remember what the note said.
I have to get rid of the one over here. to
My
get
father
rid of-
used to call me a Huffy Puff.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
No, that's wrong!
It's his Wish Watch.
Yeah.
I can't say Wish Watch. Oh my god.
Wristwatch.
Wish
No.
Watch.
There absolutely is a connection.
And we will talk about that connection next time. Until then, remember...
Maybe I can pronounce
Yeah.
Witch Watch.
Yeah, seriously.
Wrist Watch.
Yeah.
God damn.
Until then, remember, the future is very uncertain. But what is certain is you guys are awesome. And there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye.